Everyone's
P1?
everyone's very impressed. Okay, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it.
Do a flip.
I
It
didn't.
seems
Nice.
like for some reason you can only repair the bow with another bow.
I didn't get an achievement like you said. Do
Well,
I
I
have?
said a thing about shulkers specifically. I don't know what you're doing.
I thought you said
Yeah,
there's
there
an
it is.
achievement for jumping
It's
off the highest
fixed.
point.
It's so.
No? I
It's fuck.
implied there might be, but the only thing I said specifically is that there's definitely achievement for levitating really high using a shulker's attack.
Oh.
That I do know.
There's zombies out and about, by the way.
Oh,
Apparently,
do you want me to go to bed?
no.
Well, I've gone to bed.
Well, you're gonna be there for a while because I'm still gonna
I need to level up.
climb.
I need to hunt some mobs.
Oh, that's a good point. I could have killed that zombie for experience. I need to get to level 30, people. Anyway, my plan is to build a bunch of houses actually where our place is, instead of everyone building them miles away.
I might collect a bunch of dirt and rocks so that I can cover up a bunch of water around us so we have more space to build on. That could be good.
But then we'd be living on the edge, literally.
Oh no, what a shame. I am so shamed by this shame.
Which means if a creeper blew up, we'd lose everyone.
Good thing I built a wall.
Are you gonna build it on the ocean, over the ocean, or just the flattened thin air?
I mean, around us there is kind of like not very deep water. So I could fill it. But if I could find a desert biome, which we seem to be having trouble with, I've looked all the way around and I don't seem to find one.
Yes.
But if I could find a desert biome,
Speaking of a desert biome, has anyone got any cactus? Because I want to make some green dye.
I do not have any cactus. But if someone had it, it would be better for them to plant it than to just give it straight to you.
But
Yeah, that's true.
if anyone goes to the desert and picks up like 30 cactuses, surely they can
Oh yeah,
give me
they're
like
everywhere.
surely they could give me like 5.
No,
Yeah,
X.
if we do find a desert somewhere, yeah. But if somebody does find a desert, please tell me because that's a much better place to mine.
Hmm.
M
No,
M M
no,
M M
no,
M M
no.
M M M M.
I'm thinking of my own one-player server.
Like, I deliberately walked in each direction for quite a while, and I found nothing except more swamp.
One player server. Unless you mean single player.
I say nothing except more swamp. I found the village that we used to grab all those villagers and make them fuck.
I was practicing building stuff, so when I build it in this server, it will look prettier than otherwise no practice. Which is exactly what I'm doing, which is exactly why I needed the green dye to have green windows, because it will look awesome with green
Ah,
Hey,
windows.
Horse, you've
Yeah.
played Dark Souls. I know that you've played Dark Souls.
How did you know?
How did you...
So,
figure that
you
out?
know how the first time you fight the Asylum Demon, you only do 2 damage per hit?
Yeah,
Well, I defeated it today.
in that
With the
way.
2 damage per hit.
Why do you hate yourself? Actually, that's a.
No, it was practice. I want to do a Demon's Great Hammer run with Lammy at some point, and I thought we'll want the Master Key for that. But it's faster to play as the Bandit than any other race, any other class. So in order to play as the Bandit with the Master Key, you have to beat the Asylum Demon with no weapons. So I did it.
Oh,
And it wasn't that hard, it just took ages.
Yeah, figured.
If you stay on its right ass cheek, it can't really hurt. But
Try-
for proof, I'll post the image I took.
An image is.
I'm trying to attack this guy, but the size of my ass cheeks keeps pulling him out of my hitbox.
Well, the thing is, on his left ass cheek, he swings further backwards, but on his right ass cheek, he doesn't swing that far.
Huh.
Aggressive clicking. Oh, is that Matt?
Where the hell are
Yes!
you in my friends list, Horse?
Where? Discord or Steam?
Send me a message.
Sure. Hi, Matt. Oh, it's him. Oh.
Maybe he'll come back.
Baby, come back. Ooh.
Come back to me. I can't hear you very clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello.
I should have said no, but.
Why did you send me a message on Steam, you cunt? That was completely not the thing I asked for. Anyway, I found you on Discord, so it doesn't matter.
Nice. Good job. Hello.
Hey.
Oh.
I have a dream.
Hi, Matt. I
Oh,
beat the
huh.
Asylum Demon on the first try with fists only today.
Wow.
It was
pretty
it
impressive.
took ages. It-
How do you manage?
It was my first try. Like it just took 15 minutes. I just hung around his ass and he just never swung hard enough to kill me. He hit me
You
3 times and that's how much health he left me with.
You just woke up today and chose pain.
No, I did it like an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
You're making this awkward.
He
My
he woke-
friend Lammy and myself would like to do a Demon's Great Hammer run, and it's faster doing it as the bandit with Master Key than doing it as the thief with Black Firebomb. So I thought I'd try out our route in advance.
How
By
much longer
killing the
am I going to
Asylum
be on
demons,
fire
by the way.
for? Oh, thank fuck.
I don't
for
know.
that. It stopped just before I died. Jesus Christ. Continue.
X.
Frankly, I find it disappointing.
Well, when you watch the replay,
The
Yeah.
wheat play.
you'll be able to see it.
What is up, gamers? It's your boy WePlay.
That does actually sound like someone.
What is up,
Oh,
gamers? It is
God.
your boy, Racial Disintegration. I am here once again to tell you that I love chicken nuggies, and if you stop paying me money, then my mom won't be able to make me chicken nuggies anymore, and so I'll starve. Do you want me to starve?
Kinda.
He does the he
I
does the
found more
side.
diamonds already, guys. I've been digging for like 20 seconds.
Just
What the
don't-
hell is up with my mines?
It's Minecraft.
It is. Do you get
Have
XP
you-
by killing cows and chickens?
Yes.
What about sheep?
Yes.
Pretty sure
No.
anything alive will give you XP.
Pigs?
Yep.
Yes.
All livestock, you get stuff for killing them.
I don't think I really got much of that.
Alright, I got 5 diamonds already.
Nice. Have you seen the village yet?
Yes,
Village
I have. I
diamond.
respawned in it. It's pretty sweet. I like the church, but you should build a lectern in it.
Oh, what? Sorry?
A lectern.
So he doesn't know
Oh,
what it is
okay.
either.
Hannibal
No,
Lecter.
I do. It's just there isn't much space. I need to make a bigger church if I wanted to do that kind of stuff.
Well, at the front, you could replace one of the stone blocks with it.
Oh, alright.
The
That'd be a good
lectern
idea.
is only 1 block, like, width, but it's 2 blocks high.
Sure.
Fuck's sakes, whoever designed the blueprints for this castle is just... They like pain.
did it. Oh, what? I did not leave that fence open.
It's mainly because there's so much like weaving through. Like you have to go across an entire floor to get to the next staircase that leads you to the next level instead of just one cohesive staircase. Unless that's how they these castles were designed back in the old days, which I wouldn't be surprised given they wouldn't have handrails.
What?
Okay.
There's a house here right outside the castle.
Yeah, I built that. No, I was
Nice.
building it. I was in the process of.
Loading.
Yeah. It's magically. It's a magical house.
Personal
Right.
favorite of ye old castles is making sure that staircases on their way up turned right, I believe, so that invaders would have to use their left hand
yeah,
while
yeah, yeah.
ascending. That was a fun one.
That was a great
Wait.
design
Tr-
feature.
Turn right, so they have to use their left hand. Oh, okay, because they can't swing. They have to swing left side. Ah.
If only they
A very-
dropped buckets of lava like in Minecraft.
They
very
already
right-
found another diamonds.
a very
Yes,
right-wing
back
centric
quickly.
age.
What the hell is with my mind? There
Not
are
good
so many
RNG.
diamonds in it.
You're not gonna find diamonds. At some point, you're never gonna find diamonds again.
Yeah. Because there are only so many that spawn in a chunk, but Jesus.
As in, you'll just all your luck will be gone.
I mean, the same thing happened on my last server. But I was in a savanna biome that time, which is where they are supposed to spawn more regularly. Savannah.
So,
Anyway,
Hakuna
so I have
Savannah.
11 diamonds so far from this one mining trip.
Nice.
Libertarian until their neighbor gets 11 diamonds.
I mean, I'm always libertarian.
No, I was just saying. Wanted to have my own castle, but then you get your own diamonds, so now I want you to share them.
Horse, have you watched the most recent Hot Diggity Demon animation?
No.
You should.
What is it?
Good.
Horse related?
It's not horse related. It's as related to Hassan Piker as my prolonged diatribe was about chicken nuggies. You don't know who Hassan Piker is, but he's a communist. Reportedly, by himself.
Allegedly.
It's just he's also rich, and so doesn't think that communism should apply to him.
oh, cool.
Oh, what the? Oh, what happened to his channel? Whoa. Okay.
Oh, damn it, I screwed that up.
Oh, are you looking at Hot Diggity Demon's channel?
Yeah, like it. I don't recognize it anymore.
Just subscribe, you cumfuck.
Please subscribe to my channel.
They just sound vaguely like Psychic Pebbles. My favorite quote from Psychic Pebbles is always from one of the Simpsons thing where Homer clones himself.
Over.
In the eyes of men, I may have committed a grave crime, but in the eyes of God, I am amongst him.
Too dangerously based.
Homer?
Over.
I love Psychic Pebbles' voice. It's the worst. It's such a terrible voice, and yet it is kind of addictive to listen to.
I go eggs for that. Is that it?
But the thing about Psychic Pebbles is he is the most nasal person in the entire universe to a point where it ascends nasalness and that it becomes its own interesting voice.
Hmm.
You ever hear him on Oni Plays? He does a lot of like crazy shenanigans with his voice.
Yeah. That's where the Homer thing I'm referencing comes from.
Wonder how he
Ah,
sounds
okay.
like when he is like his like nasal passage is blocked.
But I really like what's it called, Happy Friends? That one shot he got on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
I've watched
yeah.
it like 6 times.
Well, it ain't Happy Tree Friends.
Ah, yes. I remember.
You're correct. It ain't. It's more depressing.
When the friends are happy.
Less gory though. But it also has fucking
It's not
Mike.
that hard to be less gory than Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, but it has Mike Stoklasa from fucking Red Letter Media playing the guy who's trying to kill himself.
Well, did they never get like a full series?
They did.
I,
It got greenlit.
oh
Oh,
wait,
nice.
it's been greenlit. All right, let
Yeah.
me. I really want to know when that comes out because I fucking love the first episode.
Yeah.
And yet, you still haven't seen Husband Hotel.
Was
That's
been Hotel.
correct. I don't know what to tell you about why I still haven't seen Has Been Hotel. I've seen a lot of porn about it.
Whoa, the levers they have like a little redstone particle effect every time you flip them.
Yeah, Adult
Thank you,
Swim
Pre-
picked it up.
If they decrease the spawn rate of Lapis Lazuli just because it's useful and enchanting now, I feel like I'm not seeing it as much as I used to.
I mean, we have a decent amount of it.
It would make sense.
What do you mean, we? I'm a capitalist. I only have my own stuff.
Well,
And the
we-
stuff I can be bothered to steal from you guys.
we have available to purchase.
For repurchase.
So have you watched the Fat Cat video yet, Horse?
Fat cat.
Watch the most recent video from Hot Diggity Demon, you fuck.
Now, okay. It's 1 minute.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 1 whole minute of your life. Do it now.
I just saw it at my feed and I'm like, oh shit, he's paying attention to stuff I'm paying attention to. You bastard, you keep being on point about everything.
Yeah, you should really stop doing that, man.
Hot Diggity Demon is half the reason I ended up actually watching My Little Pony because he made the .mov videos.
I remember you talking about it
Oh,
a
I'm
lot
looking
when
at
we
it.
were
I
walking
understand.
together.
Yeah. Well, the way I got you to watch it was with the Mentally Advanced series.
What, Hot Diggity Demon? I've already seen him.
No, what I just said, what I mean is, the way I got you to watch My Little Pony is through the Mentally Advanced series.
Oh, fair enough. I kind of had a
One
passive interest.
by, what are they called now? Dawn Somewhere is, I think, the current channel name, but it used to be Flim
Yeah.
Flam Philosophy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That guy's Let's Plays are surprisingly good because he does them in character and does multiple voices.
He
He
girls a
hasn't like done them in a while though, has he?
Yeah,
Girls
he
are
hasn't
half-
released anything in forever.
Yeah,
He goes-
I remember watching his stuff, but he just never really kept up with it, which is
Or-
fair enough.
You may speak. Go horse.
He grows a hat halfway in.
Yeah, his hair turns into hat.
I like it. I
Well,
understand
do
why
you
you.
rem- Yeah, go
I
on.
understand why you referenced that when I said what I said.
Yee. Horse, do you remember Total Biscuit?
That sounds familiar.
He's dead.
Yeah, he got ass cancer.
And
But he was one of the great early reviewers of games. When I say reviewers of games, I don't mean like he just reviewed them, but like he had really insightful commentary.
Yeah.
He was like the father figure of a gaming generation.
So when it comes to like the independent game reviewers sort of thing, like sure there's Yahtzee, and I love Yahtzee, but Total Biscuit gave kind of the down and out people a voice.
Yeah.
He liked to explain what was actually wrong with things in a very general sense.
Did he just die?
No, he died several years ago at this point.
Oh yeah, I see it. The last video on his channel is remembering Total Biscuit.
Yeah, his girlfriend slash wife took it over for a little while and then just let it die.
Boss, what are you doing into my home?
I'm not in your home. I'm at my castle.
It's me.
Oh, okay.
It's him. Respect.
Yeah, people
Oh.
still reference Total Biscuit reviews because they were just so insightful back in the day.
I completely forgot until you mentioned him again.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about him.
He
Trying to
was
think.
English.
British.
Uh,
Everyday mate.
The only thing I remember that comes to mind when you say Total Biscuit is something about
Tobuscus.
Fuck
Some-
yourself.
something about an island. It's been a while.
I don't remember if he did that game that was called Gary's something.
Gary's
That wasn't
Mod?
Gary's Mod.
Yeah,
No,
Gary's
not
right.
that
Gary's
one.
Incident or something, I think.
Yeah, Gary's Incident, exactly. He might have done that one. Jimquisition did that one back in the day before
Yes.
he was the world's biggest cunt in the universe.
Oh, what did he do?
Wait, are you just generally asking about Jimquisition, like
Yeah.
what he did?
Like, what did he do, like, to be a meanie? I've seen some of his reviews, like, when I was, like...
So
like,
He's
a couple
these
a
years
days-
nymphomaniac.
he is one of the biggest SJW shills in the world these days.
Oh, no.
Like
Oh.
he has claimed to be non-binary just to fit in with them, and everyone's like, "Dude, your show is called the Jimquisition." And you're like, "I'm Jimina now." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh, no.
That sounds silly.
Because he's a giant cunt. Just to be clear, he has said things that I agree with in the past. I'm not going to deny that. He used to be all for consumer rights, but now he's all for pulling the party line, and I don't like that.
Oh, I didn't know he sold out. That's a shame. I mean, I haven't watched him in quite a while, so...
Yeah, because no one has. Like, just to be clear, I used to be into fucking. Who's that guy on Escapist who isn't Yahtzee? Does anyone know him?
No.
Film something? Movie Bob. I used to like Movie Bob before I understood critical thinking as a concept, and now I realize he's a giant fucking liar who just loves referring to everyone as a Nazi.
Right,
Oh,
what
no,
is
Matt
this-
left.
What is this critical thinking you refer to?
That thing that I have, like, a certificate for.
Wow. You have a certificate for critical thinking.
Yeah, it's a course I took. Admittedly, the certificate
Whoa,
I got is...
no!
Oh no, did someone blow up? Did
So-
Matt!
did someone
I took...
go on?
Okay, yes, somebody blew up. I took critical thinking at AS level, if you remember
Oh,
what
crap.
AS
No,
level
I fell in your
is.
hole. Oh, no.
I probably didn't do it. I had a very different education than yourself.
Do you know what A level is?
Yes, I didn't take it, but I know it.
Alright, AS level is
Crap,
like the
crap.
first
No, no,
half
no.
of an A level.
Right.
It's like you do 1 year of AS level, and some things don't continue into A level, and some things do. But the full things are considered A2s. Anyway, I took AS level critical thinking, and I was so much better than the rest of the class. And also, I said the most evil things, and then argued for them. That my teacher made me a certificate at the certificates evening that everyone was supposed to make. That everyone was supposed to receive, like, things for its outstanding achievement. And mine was for outstanding devil's advocacy, because I was just such an asshole,
Oh,
but still
yeah.
got high grades because of it. Because
I-
everyone else was like, don't throw acid in the face of women for disobeying Islam. And I'm like, no, let's throw acid in the face of
It's
women.
it's really funny. Why not?
Go ahead.
But the thing
Brenner.
is, I argued well enough that I got a high grade for that.
And you convinced everyone else it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Matt, are you gonna come around here?
Like, the highest other grade in my year was a C, and I got an A.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
95% A.
Oh, what's going on, Matt?
So I was killed, and then I respawned, and it just kept killing me over and over again. And now I'm not like up, so I can't like break anything. Or get
You're in,
items.
you're in a death cycle.
I don't know what's going on. Is everyone else just playing like normal or something?
I
Yeah.
am playing like normal at the moment.
Granted,
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
been attacked because I'm off in my own little corner. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's working now.
Oh.
I just lost all my stuff where Horse is at.
I
Yeah,
also have a
see.
bottle of 60% overproof rum. That's not really relevant, but I have it.
Overproof.
Well, overproof means over 40%.
Okay.
Because normal alcohol only goes up to 40%.
I think that's
Why can't
fine.
I crop?
Wait. Oh no, that's not you.
I can't crop. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Are you at the? Are you at the house?
No, I spawned over and I've timed out again. What the hell?
I don't want your stuff to despawn.
That's a shame. I would have loved to do that critical thinking thing you just described. I loved playing Devil's Advocate and shit.
Yeah, the
I mean,
the
of course it's-
actual like the intent of critical thinking is that you sort of write an argument.
Mhm.
So I got a lot of practice in it with religious studies because they'd ask us like debate the morality of this point, and I'd be like, well, you see, morality is subjective because it is based on the values of the beings that are able to perceive morality. I got a lot of high marks for that as well. School seems to really like you being a gigantic asshole with moral relativism.
It's like the opposite of church school.
I found diamonds again, but it was a packet of only 2 diamond blocks, which makes me sad.
Oh my god!
Which means I only have 13 diamonds.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I mean, I have
Hello.
like 24 back at base, but 13. It's so sad.
Is that everything?
Damn it! Why didn't you
I
give
don't know.
me the?
Wait, where's my stuff here? What the hell happened?
You blew up here.
How did I blow up? I was over near you, over in this cave.
Oh, I just heard like an explosion outside the cave. I'm like, oh no, I gotta get out.
Wow, I must have desynced like really hard.
Hey,
Yeah, seems like it.
I'm in the hole.
So Brad,
Matt, how much have I said about my new cat to you so far?
Mhm.
it tasted really great in the sandwich.
Her
Kung
name
Pao
is
chicken.
Ember. She is very small. She quite likes being picked up.
And
Oh,
placed,
I heard that as kick, and I was like, what?
and placed in between 2 pieces of bread. I understand.
I'm mainly doing this, Matt, so I can get stone because I need cobblestone. Because this damn castle is very resource intensive. Cobblestone
You're
is
very
now
resource intensive.
cobblestone has near the same value as wood now.
That's terrible. Cobblestone sucks.
Yeah.
It's the most plentiful resource I can find besides wood.
You can't even mine it.
I mean, its utility is high, but I don't like it.
I'm gonna go upstairs, Matt.
Just switching to a wired connection might make it work faster.
Okay, I'm going into my castle.
You're not using a wired connection.
I switch. I move my PC around.
Alright.
Pishi.
I know when I lived in halls, I fucking hated using the Wi-Fi, even though it was my only choice.
There is like a Wi-Fi hub that you could use to convert it to an Ethernet cable. It's a bit more stable.
I keep falling into the ether.
Over here, I have to use a command prompt command to stop my Wi-Fi adapter from constantly searching because it fucks up my ping.
Oh, okay.
Sounds painful.
Well, it's not painful, it just means I have to spend like a minute and a half every time I turn on my computer turning my Wi-Fi on and off. Using the command prompt.
Why don't you give Windows a reinstall? Help.
That's not the issue, it's just a thing that happens.
What is it, like BIOS issue or what? Like, is it hardware?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's the hardware of the Wi-Fi adapter, and it seems to be most Wi-Fi adapters do this.
Which Windows are you on? 10?
And
Oh, that's weird. There must be some adapter for it that's like really old.
Yeah, I've bought a few different ones, and the only way I've found to solve the ping issue is this command prompt thing to turn off its roaming.
Yeah.
And it does work. It consistently works, which is nice. It's just a shame that I have to do it every time I log in.
Well, I'd recommend one of these little Netgear routers or some sort of power adapter, because then you can route the electricity through the power outlet in the wall.
Me the power.
Damn it. That's not the one I wanted.
I'm
Or
almost
are you
finished
just-
with them. I'm at the very tippy top of the castle.
Your mum's at the very tippy top of the castle.
Oh,
Nice.
dude, do you have my potatoes? I had like 30 or
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude, if he doesn't, there's a whole potato field up there.
Yeah, I've already harvested them.
But they were
It's about
baked,
principle.
But they were baked potatoes. They're
They were
very
baked.
special.
They're based potatoes. Basado.
I like the villagers and stuff. It's nice. This place feels lived in.
Alright,
Like-
guess how many diamonds I have at this point total?
27.
8. 9.
39.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
man.
close.
How'd you get so much?
My mine is just lucky.
Oh, okay.
I just
Cool.
happen to be. I mean, I'm digging on layer 11.
I dug in layer 6 and did fairly well, but your one's clearly more successful than my layer.
Yeah.
The thing
I
about
tried-
11 is it's like at 11 you're walking on the lava layer,
Right.
and it's also a layer where diamonds spawn, so it's just easier to search.
Yeah, I was digging at about that level for at least a few tunnels, and I didn't find anything. But that was a few sessions ago.
And I stripped mine, so that obviously helps.
Really? Strip mining is more efficient than just digging in a straight line?
Yes.
I thought the straight line was far more efficient as long as you
The
left.
whole point of strip mining is that it gives you far more visuals of what materials there are compared to a regular mine.
I mean, I guess that makes sense in regard to, like, you don't have to put torches down and stuff like that, but
No,
okay.
you have to put torches down. It's just so you dig in a straight line, and then every 2 blocks you dig all the way to the left at head height, and then all the way to the right at head height. So you see a significantly larger amount of the space you're digging through than you would if you were just digging in a straight line.
Oh, I thought strip mining was, like, literally a wide area that you just take away layer after layer after layer.
No. You can do that with a beacon. I've done it with a beacon, and that is really amazing. But getting a beacon requires you to defeat the Wither and get 1,000,000 emeralds.
Oh,
And I can't be bothered to do that in this world.
that does sound like a pain.
Almost fucking done with my castle. Fucking finally.
I am also almost done with Wuss's castle. I've built the final piece of dynamite.
And his mother. Yeah, I said
No.
I wanted to plant dynamite inside his castle too. And blackmail him.
The thing
Ex-
about dynamite is that in the long run, it's probably better to save your gunpowder to make fireworks, because it lets you move with elytra.
On my...
I strongly recommend being able to move around with elytra.
I don't even know what elytra is, so...
When you get to the end, in End Cities, you can find a picture that has a pair of wings in it.
Oh, I know
And
about
if
the
you
flying
break
wings.
the picture, you find the elytra, and that's what the wings are.
Oh. Yeah. And
You
to
use
make
fireworks to continue moving around with them.
and to make it, you have to kill a dragon, which you can't do because there's
Well,
only
to
one.
find it, you have to kill a dragon. They're not craftable.
Yeah, they're not craftable. Is the point? because
But what I would strongly recommend is finding a way to get a bunch of mending books before you mending and Unbreakable 3, so that you can make the elytra last longer. I also use a tool you can find online to search end cities because the end is fucking terrible. It is not fun to search.
okay.
Well, the amount of times a thing that is interesting spawns in the end versus random crap, 99% of the time you will be seeing nothing but just random useless shit.
No, it's just that you're saying stuff like the end and stuff like that, and I've never encountered that, so you're kind of making assumptions that I know what you're talking about is the problem.
Alright, well, I found more diamonds while you were saying that.
I'm sad now.
I don't know what to tell you, I just find lots of diamonds.
It's because
If I had Fortune 3, I'd have found 3 times as many diamonds.
Wow.
But, oh
I-
well.
Could you just make fortune and bring back the diamonds, and just make?
I
Diamond...
don't have an enchanting table, I'm afraid.
We have an enchanting table back at the base.
I want to make my
Oh.
own.
All right. Yes, you're doing your whole thing on your independent thing, right?
Yeah, I'm that kind of guy.
You know,
On the last server, my friend had a villager farm that would let you get any enchantment however you wanted, and I'm like, I'd rather just play the game.
I mean, you're playing the game with the rest of us, but you're not playing with the rest of us, so that's...
Look, I'll eventually share my resources once I've reached peak level.
Which would involve, like...
It's just because
slight-
Halo can't do stuff himself, so he needs to lean on us.
I know. That's the point
Communism.
of socialism. I'm sorry, we keep debating this. What do you mean when you say communism? Because I'm not talking about communism whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't think socialism means the exact same thing as communism.
Yeah,
I mean, communism is like a socialist theory, but like saying that all socialism is communism is incorrect.
yeah, well, I'm glad at least we agree on that, because a lot of people seem to think they're the same things.
Well, it's a specification. Like, there are some people who refer to themselves as socialists who are communists and just don't want to say it, but that doesn't mean that all socialism is communism.
Yeah, I was having a YouTube chat with a person who identified as a communist, and I was saying, I don't want communism, I'd rather have socialism. And he was like the only person who recognised this kind of a difference, except of course he believed that communism was the end result of socialism, rather than the ideal state you want to be at. So,
Well, to be fair, everything has its extremes.
yeah, it's just a weird concept. So I'm like doubting myself at this point. Is the thing I'm describing not at all socialism and it's just its own thing? Because I'm...
As far as I'm aware, socialism generally is just a confirmation to the idea that resources should be shared between people to a degree. That there should be a basic living standard to all people, regardless of whether they work.
Yeah, that's pretty close to what I'm...
Oh my god, I already found more diamonds. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty much what I, not aspire to, what's it called? Prescribe to. Subscribe to? Subscribe to.
Yeah, in this
Subscribe
case,
for
it would
more
be
Billy
subscribe.
quotes.
No, I agree that people should have a basic living wage because you shouldn't allow people to die for no reason. At the same time, you should try sociologically to encourage work because obviously work is better for an individual than nothing.
But how I address that issue by saying, like, the more one person works, the more that person will receive, because everyone will receive more, if you get me. The more one person works, the more everyone gets, including that one person.
Now, for an individual, that wouldn't really work, because the amount of extra that one person would get when divided by the whole would mean they'd get basically nothing.
But if everyone followed that exact way of working, then no one will get anything. That's the point. Everyone is incentive to work because everyone will receive if everyone does as much as they can, or willing to do, not as much as they can.
That
But-
won't happen. So the people who are the best won't receive the same amount.
Sure.
They won't see like a reward for their input.
Oh, I mean, of course,
Unless you directly like go ahead and say this person who did more gets more
No.
to like a significant degree.
then it wouldn't be socialism in that case.
Well, then I'm afraid there's no decent way to incentivize people without doing that.
Well, then,
What if we made socialism national?
what if it made it mandatory?
If it was mandatory, then I
Then
mean,
it would become
yes, yeah. And it would probably become incredibly corrupt, which is the other feature of communism.
Exactly.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Personally, in a world with resource scarcity, like the one that we exist in,
Mhm.
my preferred solution is always a generally capitalism system, but well regulated and with socialist aspects.
Like,
So I do think there should be a standardized living wage and all that sort of thing.
like the UK.
People should
here.
not be just allowed to die, and there should probably be socialized medicine because it seems to work better as a socialized thing than as a
Sure.
privatized thing.
Well, like more of the Nordic countries and all that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how many countries exist right now. In basically what Horst was just saying.
I think that's definitely better than the way America does it, and to a degree the way the UK does it at the moment.
I mean, the UK is closer than America, but yeah,
It's
UK
closer than
or
America,
America?
but it's got some problems.
absolutely. Oh, I'm not saying UK is great by any measure. I'm just saying I would like it to be closer to Norwegian countries. So yeah.
Well, ain't that a sight? I'm currently looking into the distance and I see a zombie with 2 pieces of enchanted gear.
Oh, I've seen it before. That's how I got. I
Yeah.
got like nicer boots to the ones I
They
had
do
before.
have a small chance of dropping that enchanted gear, so go kill it.
It either despawned or ran away. Either way, gone now.
I have 17 diamonds on me from this specific trip alone. This is not the same trip where I got 11
Okay,
diamonds before.
I know. I wanted to go on my own, but I think I'm okay with sharing stuff now, Halo.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
You have been banned from socialism.
See, I choose to go on my own from the start because I know I'll benefit from capitalism.
I've been banned from r/socialism.
Hmm.
But no, the main thing I hate about unregulated capitalism is how the rich use it as a way to exploit just fucking everyone.
Yeah, it's when it turns into crony capitalism instead of typical capitalism. Sure.
Which is like basically the system that we have currently, I'm afraid,
Yeah.
which I hate.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate it. We can all agree that we want change at least.
It's when people go on the internet saying capitalism _ is bad because unregulated capitalism is bad, where I'm like, no, you need to think more.
Anything
Th-
taken
think-
to
thi-
any extreme is bad.
Yeah,
Medicine.
Well,
even too
I
much
mean,
water can mess you up.
Except
I'm sure there is an individual example that can contradict that, but to a general rule, I'll agree with you. Yeah, extremes are generally a bad thing to have.
Unless it's spooning.
The most extreme spooning. I've climbed inside your skin.
takes out an oversized spoon. Oversized.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Christian debunks, so I'm particularly familiar with the concept of Poe's law.
Who
if-
is this
if anyone's
Christian?
aware of
Why is he
that.
being debunked?
I'm not familiar.
He's called Christian Weston Chandler, and he's being debunked because he fucked his mom.
I wanted
You
to-
thought I didn't have an answer to your question, but I did.
Christian Weston Chandler exposed. Must watch.
Do not watch anything labeled Christian Weston Chandler exposed because it's probably just videos of his dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds porn. Sounds like porn. Yeah.
Well, he posts support of himself online. He refers to himself as transsexual, but despite the fact that I'm generally okay with referring to people by whatever they want, Chris is obviously lying. Like, really obviously. So, I'm not bothering.
Fair enough.
But yes, Chris is a rapist. So, there you go.
Well, thank you.
A rapist? What
I
songs
think-
does he make?
I think I'm a rapist too. You do know that my
Ah.
name is Chris. You know this.
Eminem, my favorite rapist.
I'm not gonna lie, I did forget that your name was Chris.
Yeah.
I have several people in my friends list whose names are Chris.
It's just that you reach a certain state where you just call them by your
1, 2, 3, 4.
online name. And, yeah.
The
I mean,
fuck
I
is this?
usually refer people to by their online names because it's easier. I mean, I forget, do you know my real name?
No.
It's probably been said in your presence before,
It's
but
probably
it's
been
not
said,
as
but yeah.
it's not as good as Rem. Rem is better.
I agree. Online names are better than given birth names. Ah, the spider!
That's
Fuck.
right. XXX underscore Sasuke underscore XXX.
Jesus Christ. Remember Naruto?
I was just gonna
It's
say.
not even that bad, but it's just remember Naruto.
I fucked up the blueprints again. Oh, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
Hey, do you guys remember 3 Days Grace AMVs of Naruto?
I think I do remember seeing one or two around.
No one of you can see the dark inside of me. No one will ever change this animal I have become. No one believes it's at the real me. No one will ever change this animal.
You know, it was overused, but I still love that CD. When the first
It's
CD
a
came
good
out-
song. I was listening to it earlier today, like unironically.
Yeah, it's
because
still
my-
good. I pretty much have it memorized.
My copy of Crime and Punishment was missing the 5th CD,
damn it.
so I decided
That-
to give up on it and listen to 3 Days Grace instead.
That damn song, and like every time I hear it now, it's just
Doo-doo.
associated with that one video of the guy saying, "I can't talk right now. I'm making piss." He just drinks an entire gallon of water.
I forget, Matt. Did I tell you I'd read the whole of the Metamorphosis?
No, you
I
didn't.
have now.
How'd it go?
It's shorter than I expected by like a long way. I thought it
Yeah,
would
he
be.
never made too long stories.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I'm normally okay with unsatisfying endings, but it just does just kind of stop.
Yeah, fair enough. He never really cared about like opinions of other people. A lot of his writing is like it wasn't even supposed to be shared with anyone.
Is that
Oh, very H.P. Lovecraft in that respect, then.
I'm pretty sure he told the person who released it to never release it. Well, I'm not sure.
What am I looking for? It's distracted me.
I looked up a bunch of like people trying to explain what's going on in the Metamorphosis, and after reading it, I'm like, wow, you guys are a bunch of assholes trying to read your own bullshit into it. Yes, there's a feminist reading wherein you see everyone is being shitty to the sister who is the real hero, and I'm like, there is a degree in there where I'll agree that, like, the sister is the best person in the story, fine, but why the fuck do you have to bring feminism into this?
Because it's never in anything else.
But I do think it is just as like a reading piece, a very interesting story. 'Cause I read a lot of transformation stories because I have a very specific kink, and District 9 touched that kink, and so did Animorphs, okay? But, when it comes to those, the idea that the character just stays in their room the whole time, I've never seen that anywhere except the Metamorphosis. That they never, like, leave and go to explore what's going on with their body, that they just die.
I feel like
The way that
Kafka
they
loves being trapped. Like in almost all of his stories, he's like isolated somehow.
Okay.
He was the prehistoric incel. I see.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does
I
any-
said incel, but what I really mean is neat / hikikomori.
Does anyone have any Darkwood?
I don't think I do. You can
I have a
come check
shit
my
ton.
chest if you want.
I don't think so, but I currently just randomly went and found the beach, so now I'm
You mean the really, really dark wood? Like the one that's
I
from
mean,
pine trees?
you horse should. Because I've seen you growing darkwood trees.
Please don't. Well, if you cut them down, please replant them because they're pretty. My base is pretty dependent on those resources.
I need Darkwood just to make some dark doors to match my houses. But I can wait because I still have to wait for the green, the cactuses for the green dye anyway, so it's fine.
The dark doors.
It just suits the darker stone I'm using on these houses. You haven't seen these houses I made.
Wait, Matt, I never gave you your potato.
Not his.
That's okay, I got some more.
No. It's gonna make me cry.
I don't mind, man. It's okay. There's plenty.
You don't mind making him cry, or the potatoes?
Potatoes.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I'll just...
I'd say I felt sad by the death of the main character by the end of the metamorphosis. It felt like when you explained it, when I told you I was looking it up as like how quickly the guy falls into vermin-like habits. I thought that was in like a metaphorical sense, like, oh, he immediately becomes a shitty waste of humanity, but I'm like, no, he clearly is still trying to be useful as best he can. It's just his brain is fucking with him.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes me sad. He died because he
Almost
starved himself, because he couldn't talk to people, because he wanted to help them.
I don't think he's ever made a story that wasn't tragic.
Yeah. Part of the reason I was looking into the metamorphosis is because I shit on someone's pony story, and I facetiously made up a story where a character turns into a cockroach.
Nice.
Because I was like, so in their story, the character wakes up as a different person and doesn't really react to it very strongly. And nobody else reacts to it very strongly, and I was like, dude, if at the start of your story, a character who was a normal human being woke up as a cockroach with a cockroach wife and his cockroach family and his cockroach children, and his reaction was to apologize to them for waking up late and just otherwise not treating it as weird that he's been a cockroach this whole time,
That's a bad story.
that wouldn't be a good story.
Yeah. See, I knew you were going to say that.
And I received a bunch of comments on that comment going like, we want to see the Cockroach Man story.
And you told that community to wait for 3 years while you read the book. For
Well, I
research.
I drew a picture for them of... I stole the cover artwork of the band Papa Roach to use as the title, and just drew a picture of a roach with a hat and his briefcase.
Okay. I assume that has a meaning to the book, but I don't know it.
Well, it doesn't really have meaning to Metamorphosis specifically, but it has meaning to the idea of a cockroach.
No,
And the
Matt.
person waking up as a cockroach with a cockroach family.
Oh.
Within the context of the Metamorphosis, apparently the character isn't exactly supposed to be any one particular creature. It's very similar to a cockroach, and various adaptations have presented it as a cockroach, but it's just a vermin-type large creature.
Okay.
So it could just as easily be a rat or
No. It's definitely insectile of some sort. It's just deliberately slightly incongruous, so while it has traits that are definitely similar to a cockroach, it wouldn't make sense if it was one.
Cocoa roaches.
Basically, it's Pallades from our D&D campaign.
Sounds like Naked Lunch. Movie.
You know what? I'm vaguely aware of the Naked Lunch, and you reminding me of it makes me think I should probably go watch it.
You should. It's good.
But it's
It's
not
fucked
as
up.
good as Naked Gun, so...
keep remembering
mean-
the damn morph me and you made with the Fumo.
'Cause the main thing I'm aware of the Naked Lunch is that at one point he's just a cockroach riding on a typewriter, and I cannot remember the context of that at all.
I feel like you should definitely go into it with no context whatsoever. It's
It was
really
no
trippy.
context. It's pretty good.
It's really insane. Like it's out there for sure.
Have you ever watched Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves?
Oh yeah,
Not
Honey,
Honey, We Shrunk the Kids, but Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, the sequel.
yeah,
I
vaguely.
think so.
Probably when I was
You know,
young.
Giant baby.
Honey,
It
we
was
shrunk the economy.
It was the only one I had growing up because my family was just like, if we have a VHS of it, that's it. That's all you're getting.
Actually, Horse, that was pretty funny. I don't think anyone appreciated that.
Say it again then.
Honey.
Honey, we shrunk.
The economy.
Yeah, the economy. I thought that was pretty good.
I mean, I feel like you should say it in like a specific accent of an individual who would be funny for it to be said. But yeah, conceptually, it's all right.
I would watch it as a spoof.
Oh yeah, if there was a
We
film
Shrunk the
called Honey,
Economy.
We Shrunk the Economy, and it was like a full-length feature film,
Yeah.
I'd be interested in what the hell's going on. Oh, that reminds me, I should watch Thank You for Smoking at some
Oh
point.
yeah. I mean, it's not a spoof, but I liked it. Yeah.
I accidentally found someone's cave. It's got tons of torches. Anyone know what it could be?
Is
It
it?
could be my cave if it's got a million torches in it.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it could be.
Is it all straight lines or is it just random?
It's pretty just like it looks like it's just been found.
Oh, then it's not mine. If it's
I can still smell them off the ground.
mm.
Stinky, stinky torches.
Fuck, I'm out of wood again.
Well, if you guys need sand, I just picked up like 64 stacks.
We need cactuses, damn it. Well, I need cactuses, damn it.
We need cactuses.
Mm.
I guess I'll go look into that next.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We should add like a list on the Discord of like things we're looking out for. But then we'll never use it. Because we're not very good. at-
Yes, gender dysphoria potions. We need those.
Not everyone is that interested in switching genders as Mal.
I mean, dysphoria means just giving people the perception that their own gender is wrong. It doesn't actually sex change them.
Yeah,
It's just a way to make somebody upset for no reason.
I know one of your fetishes now, and yeah, it does feel.
What do you mean,
bad.
one of my fetishes?
It does feel bad knowing a friend's fetishes. I've realised I've wronged you so many times.
I mean, I don't give a shit. Like, there was a... Does everyone want the bingo I did recently?
Bingo.
Yeah.
It is a fetish bingo.
Huh.
Oh, it's like finding a porn image with all the things that.
No. I'm just gonna post it and bullshitting it around. Anyone who wants to fill it out, go free and fill it out.
If only.
Here
oh,
is the bingo.
If only there was a
Christ.
place where we posted pornographic related materials.
Oh yeah,
Body
that's a
horror.
good point. I'm gonna delete it and post it in NSFW, but
No, don't go into NSFW.
nobody look at the rest of the NSFW stuff above it. All right.
Well, if it's posted by Halo, don't look at it.
No.
Actually,
Posted
the
by me,
most-
however.
The second and most recent one is all right, but that artist is actually decent.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the
The
Twilight.
horse one.
Yeah,
That's not Twilight. I
It's,
don't remember what the name of
Mod.
that character is.
Mod.
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought it was.
Mods are sleeping. Post.
No, it's a specific child character. I'll find it later. Give me a second.
Really? I thought
I'm
it,
digging.
honestly, I thought it was Mod.
Nope. It is neither Mod nor Twilight.
Oh, I mean, I know it's not Twilight. That's an obvious.
Oh no, is it?
I mean, I think people could recognize the difference between mod and Twilight.
I did.
they're
That
quite
one's
different.
purple, one's gray.
Someone's in my castle.
Are you gonna sing them a song about it?
No. I'm wondering how I could defend. Like how, like I was thinking maybe putting traps everywhere, like a line of arrow dispensers.
But that was actually going to be my next project, defenses. I was going to make some bunkers next time we have a raid.
I'm basically making a spot to put the beacon.
Vixie?
Have like a
Hi,
lighthouse
Vixie.
type thing along with just a small